What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts, or again, DaVinci Watch. Because as of right now, I'm testing something. Last time I did a reaction, I uploaded a version of the Reacts version onto Google Drive, and it seems like that worked out. A lot of people were able to watch the video without having to worry about it being blocked in their country and this, that, and the other. So I'll probably do the same again. But I will still upload the DaVinci Watch version in case something were to happen. So if you are watching the DaVinci Watch version, there will be a link in the description box that will take you to the version with audio on another channel. I'll also upload a video announcing that I've done that for those people that don't want to watch the Watch version and want to watch the React version, but, you know, don't really bother to pay attention. So I will have something up for those people as well, and hopefully I can stop getting clips or videos where people say, oh, well, there's no sound or something like that. Not videos, comments of people saying, oh, there's no sound in the video, da-da-da-da-da, because at this point, people still don't listen. But with that being said, let's jump into this and see what it has to offer. If you don't know the rules for a DaVinci Watch video, I explain this all the time, but for those of you that are new, the video is going to be edited in some way. It's not going to have audio. It's not going to have perfect video. So what you have to do is you have to go down to the description box where there's a link. It says original link for syncing. Right-click that link and click open in a new window. Once that happens, a new window is going to pop up with taking you to the original video's location. Take that window, shrink it down so that it fits within the window you're watching now, or my video. Make sure it shrinks down so it fits in my video. Move that window somewhere in the corner so you can see my face, but at the same time still see the original video, and play my video. Make sure the other one is in the foreground so it doesn't get stuck behind my video or something. So once you play my video, I'm going to let you know that I'm going to count down to when press the play button on the original video. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. When I say go, click the original video and it should be synced up. If you need help, there will be a little preview window or video right over here that you'll be able to see the video, and it's obscured in some way and you won't see audio or whatever, but you will be able to see it. All you have to do though is make sure that what the original video you're watching is matching the preview video. Then you'll know you're synced up. If it's off, then something's going on. But that's enough. Let's go ahead and jump into this and see what it has to offer. I'm going to be clicking play in now. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Jay was full of helpful tips, and this morning's were about how to make the most of the space in your caravan.
Helpful tip, all
So I
right.
had one bent over the table here. There was one up here I was fingering. I was just toe fucking the one on the floor.
Whilst your parents
So
were sleeping in bunk beds just over there. Quality. It's amazing how good you are with birds, Jay.
What can I say? It's a gift.
He just couldn't help it. I
To
was
meet these
toe
three
fucking the
lucky
other one.
ladies.
Playboy Mansion.
Of course, because if
Wow.
you lived in the Playboy Mansion, you'd definitely holiday in Great Yarmouth.
Well, they did.
Wow.
I told you should have come on holiday with us, Si.
I don't want made-up Playboy models. I just want a nice girlfriend who'll maybe have sex with me.
I read in my sister's Grazia that
With the new
birds
system
like
in
it if you
YouTube,
ask
this
them
video is
questions.
going to be
If you wanna get a
demonetized.
girlfriend, you
I
should
know
probably
it.
try that.
Really?
Yeah, that works. Of course, the only question I ask him is which hole do you want it in first?
Great, thanks.
What are you lot up to? Is Jay showing you where he used to shag the cushions? He thinks me and his mum don't know about that.
Come on, Dad.
We've had to replace the covers twice.
Jay was just telling us about the birds he pulled in Norfolk.
Oh, right.
I'm guessing
was
shake
Yeah,
the
you remember,
cushions
right,
mean
Dad?
going
Well, he's a
inappropriate
total
stuff with
bullshitter then. Because the only
household
pussy
items.
he's ever touched was his mum's when he fell out of it. See you later.
Yeah.
He's such a wind-up
Americans
merchant.
have a saying something similar to
So
that.
with Mr. Cartwright confirming that Jay hadn't hosted an orgy on the fold-out table,
You haven't
we began
had
to question
any
a few other
until
things he'd said.
had you.
Oh yeah, what else have I ever
I
said that's
censored a
bullshit?
couple words.
Your
there.
mate can squeeze himself into a microwave?
Yeah, a good-sized one.
That your dad fought Muhammad Ali as an amateur and beat him?
It was on a points decision.
No, it's just
A voice decision.
Go on. His fag smelt funny.
Holy shit. Was Donovan smoking drugs? In the open? On a school day?
Don't
He
shit
seems like a
yourself
mean-ass
talk to fate.
version
It's
of
just
the
a bit
dad
of puff.
from,
Everyone does a bit of puff.
All right, do they? It's
Modern
just I
Family.
don't, you don't, and nor does anyone we know.
What are you talking about? I do it all the time.
Oh, do you?
Yes, but obviously not with you saddos. I do it with my older mate.
Has this imaginary mate got a name then?
Look, I go around his, we get nicely stoned listening to music, a bit of reggae, or we go to gigs. Everyone does it at gigs. Just pass the puff around, share the love. The birds love it.
Is it true it makes your teeth feel funny?
Yeah, but I'm hardcore, so it doesn't really affect me.
Well, it is true the effects are lessened if you only pretend to take it.
Not that I have to prove anything to you mugs, but the other day we got his dog stoned, and he got the munchies, so he ran away for an hour. When he'd come back, it nicked a packet of hobnobs from the all-night garage.
What does that even mean?
All you need to know is I can get you as much gear as you like, whenever you like.
I don't want any, ever.
I suppose when you think about it, everything's drugs, isn't it?
No, not really.
Yeah, you know, like beer, Disprin, coffee, trainers, chicken nuggets, cling film,
Right, I've
last
got to
of
go.
last,
Oh, boy.
plants, clothes.
You should probably give her some room.
Tires, calculators, wasps.
Yeah, that's right. Simon's off to get his fix now.
What size doing drugs?
Yeah, he's addicted to crack, Neil. Carly's crack.
Oh yeah.
I was about,
I'm not an expert,
That
but
was
here's
a
a
good recovery
tip.
right there.
Don't literally run after a girl you fancy. It makes you look needy, and unless they're desperate
Very
or
true.
mental, it won't work.
Very true.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
No, sorry, I really didn't mean to sit on you.
No, because that would be weird.
Yeah, totally. Are you in the lower six?
Yeah, you've probably never noticed me before because I've just dyed my hair and suddenly grown a pair of tits.
This works
I'm
perfectly,
Simon, by the way.
I know. Tara.
What are you eating?
The enemy? I hate it. It's always wrong. It's basically shit. Still doesn't stop me buying it every week.
Right, every week.
Yep.
though. Is
So you
she
buy
reading
every
it
week?
backwards? Is it like manga?
Not every week, though.
Yes, every week.
So every week.
Are you broken? Have you got a head injury?
So you into music then?
Yeah, massively. I die without Spotify and I love going to gigs.
Oh yeah, the same.
The same what?
Same as what you said.
Right. So have you been down the Enterprise then?
He's nervous.
Oh, just trying to...
They have loads of brilliant up-and-coming bands.
can't quite... I don't know.
It's cool if you haven't.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you should. It's awesome. There's this band playing Friday, Failsafe. Oh, they're amazing. Me and my mate are going.
Sounds cool. I love gigs. I went to a big gig last year. My mum took us to see Take That at Wembley Arena.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. We were quite far back. We were sort of on the side. But no, they were awesome. My mum went mental for it.
oh, well, to be honest, I don't think you'd like Failsafe. It's a slightly different vibe to Take That.
Oh, no, I would. I love all vibes. Failsafe, Take That, reggae. I'd love to come, and I'll even bring the puff if you like.
Drugs? I didn't think that was your scene.
Didn't you? No, when I'm at gigs, I always pass the puff around. Share the love.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool like that, but I try and keep it on the down low.
Wow, well, you're doing a great job.
Great. Well, I'll see you Friday then, and I'll bring enough split puff for everyone.
Even enough for your mum.
No, she won't be there. Stupid bitch.
Damn.
I'll be there. With the drugs.
Why is he so...
Why the fuck did you say you bring drugs?
Why is
you
he
don't
so
do
hard on
drugs.
his mom?
I
That's
know,
crazy.
but she's fit, and I panicked.
So you're going to supply her like some sort of pimp to a drug-addled prostitute? Is that what you've become?
Oh, calm down, Will. It's just a bit of puff. Everyone does it. Jay, you can sort me out, right?
Slight problem on that front.
What, in the past 15 minutes?
Yeah, mate's fucked off on a gap year to Afghanistan, trying to get some pure shit from Sauce.
Of course he has. Thanks a fucking bunch, Jay. Will's right, you are a total bullshitter.
Don't blame me. Drug dealers are unreliable.
You could ask Donovan, Jay. Unless you're scared of him.
Of course not. I've had a talk with Mark untold times. I sort him out with Rizzler and ting.
Oh, so you're a newsagent now as well as a liar.
All right, I'll ask Donovan. Then, tomorrow night, when thanks to me, we're watching Simon get balls deep in Tara, we'll see who the liar is.
Fine, we will.
Probably be a bit weird if you two are there.
Donovan's the rugby player, right? I was about to say reggae
Donovan
player.
was smoking, but it made him spread butter like a maniac.
What if he throws a toaster at you?
Why would he do that? We're mates.
Oh yeah.
Sort of.
The fuck are you two queers doing? Checking out my arse or something?
Right, come on, let's go.
No, we just wanted a word.
Prick. There's a word.
Right, sorry.
We wanted to ask if you could sort us some puff.
You lost your retarded mind?
It's just Jay's mates in Afghanistan.
What?
Nah, look, we'll pay.
How much you got?
About 20 quid.
Look, I'll do your special team twat deal. There you go.
Nah, come on.
What?
Nah, come on, seriously, Mark, that's...
Puff.
Well, no, it's tea, like normal tea. We just saw you empty the bags.
Are you calling me a liar? You're disrespecting me.
No, it's just that you did it right in front of us.
I'm going to give you a chance to apologise for that.
Right, yeah, no, sorry, but...
But what?
Nothing.
The cringe.
And?
Thank you for the puff.
The cringe.
Don't smoke it all at once.
It was the night of Simon's date with Tara, and to mark
if
the
you don't
occasion,
slap the fuck
he
out of
dressed
Donovan.
like a dick.
Are you actually going to wear that? Yes. Interesting. Look, if I'm going to get a girlfriend, I'm going to have to try a different plan than the one I had for Carly.
Oh, was there a plan with Carly? I thought you just lurched from one disaster to another.
Yeah, well, I know what I need to do with Tara. Just pretend to be someone that I'm not. That I go to gigs, wear hats, and most importantly, sort out DRUGS.
Shh, my mum's in.
So?
She can spell.
Oh, you two are very smart. What are you up to?
Oh, we're just going to pick up Neil, then we're going to a gig.
A gig? Wow. Yeah, I remember my first gig. In Excess, Hammersmith Odeon. One of the band members went off stage, then came back on a skateboard. We all screamed. Yeah, looking back, I'm not sure why he did it.
We're going to go now.
Well, have fun, and if anyone does offer you any DRUGS, be careful.
What?
I overheard you. Oh, it's okay, Bethel. I know boys will be boys, but I can trust you to do the responsible thing. Very lucky to have you, because you're so boring.
Damn.
Boring?
Well, not boring. Just scared of things.
Scared?
Sensible. That's the word I'm looking for. Sensible. You're very sensible, so I don't have to worry about you as much. Because you're so scared.
Thanks, Mum.
Your mom was wild back
Instead
in the
of
day.
DRUGS, Jay had bought PGTIPS, which he spent the last hour failing to roll up into a joint. I still can't believe you're going through with this, Si.
Oh, come on, Will. It's just the little spleef.
Is that meant to be funny? Is that drug humour?
All right, Cliff Richard. If you don't like it, fuck off.
No, I'll stay and laugh at you.
Jay, I've heard smoking's well bad for your chest. Can't we just, like, make tea with it instead?
No.
Smoking's bad for your chest. That's
You can't
the
make
first
tea
time I
this
think
time.
I've
Remember, Neil?
ever heard
Oh,
it said
yeah.
like that.
Why not?
'Cause it's stronger if you eat it. Oh, we could bake it into chocolate brownies.
Cool. Delicious. Who knows the recipe?
By Jenna Lawson?
Look, we haven't got time to fucking bake cakes. My dad's going to be able to pick us up in a minute. I just want to try it before I meet Tara.
Well, I can cook toast and eggs. What about putting it in egg on toast? Would that work, Jay?
It might do.
Drugs on eggs
Oh,
on toast. Are you not worried it might lead to harder stuff? Beans on toast? Maybe a sausage?
Or I
Tell
can
the
make jelly.
truth.
Right, fuck it. I'm
How
bringing
many
some
people
hash tea.
actually
One
took
thing
some
Jay
real
didn't
drugs
want
and put it
Simon
in
to do for
eggs
tea was
and
make
put it on
tea,
toast?
because he'd find out
Let's be real.
it was tea.
I told you, Simon.
This
it was a
episode, I'm
surprise.
sure, has
Saying
influenced
it should be
somebody.
and Donovan supplied you with tea.
Oi!
And so refreshed, but in no way high, Simon headed for his date with Tara.
You lot seem very quiet tonight.
Yeah, well, it's better than hearing non-stop bullshit.
Language. What's that in your head, Simon?
Oh, I don't know, Dad. Oh, yeah, it's a hat. Obviously. God.
Looks bloody stupid.
Why is he
tried to tell
so
You look like a butcher.
upset?
Pete Doherty wears them, actually.
Pete Doherty's butcher wears them.
Oh, I forgot you're a comedian as well as a cab driver.
Oi, I'm doing you a favour. Why are you wearing it anyway? You never worn anything like that before.
He's meeting a bird.
Neil!
Knew it. You got that look in your eye.
What?
Sort of an animal look. I've seen it when you watch TV sometimes. X Factor and that.
What, when he says Louis Walsh?
Funny.
No, thankfully, Cheryl Cole. If his mum's in the room, he has to pop a pillow over his lap.
It wasn't exactly take that at Wembley Arena, but the
what you
Enterprise
get
had
for being
everything
so
you could
hard on
want
your
from a local
parents.
music venue. Bar staff who didn't ask for ID, a worrying lack of fire exits, and a horrific smell from the toilets.
Can you see Tara anywhere?
I'll just follow the puddles, mate. She's that fucking wet for you.
Can you hear something, Will? I can smell bullshit, but I can't hear anything.
Oh, stop being a baby.
Simon, I think it's probably for the best that you don't have any drugs. I'm sure Tara will understand.
Have you got a girlfriend?
No, you know that.
Then you excuse me if I don't give a shit what you think?
You can share mine if you like, Si. I've got some tabs.
What? Like LSD?
No, I nicked some of my dad's sleeping pills. Apparently, if you mix them with Ribena, red wine and cough mixture, it gives you a well good buzz.
Is the buzz crippling stomach acid?
Oh, yeah, no, it's good, that. Like, mixing some Lucasade as well, it gives it a more crunchy buzz.
Thanks, Neil, but I think Tara's expecting me to have some puff, some
His
fuck,
ass trying to
'cause
make some
someone
type
is a
of
total
prototypical
bullshitter.
lean.
Fucking hell, if you're going to be so menstrual about it, I'll go and score some shit here.
Oh, yes, off you go, just score, Scarface.
I will. You coming, Neil?
Yeah, right. Oh, get some Ribena and wine, Si. Half and half, yeah? It's got to be quite Pacific.
Specific.
Fucking Simon, I have to do everything for him. He'll probably want me to bone that girl for him too.
Show her how it's done properly.
Exactly.
So when you do it, do you do more like bump or grind?
What?
Oh was just thinking
The way he
whether it's
did that
best to
was
bump
funny.
or grind, because, I mean, you can only do one or the other when you think about it.
Nah, not me, mate. No, I'll do both. And I'll slap. They all love a slap.
You're not bullshitting me, are you?
Oh, what? Neil, come on, mate.
Sorry, it's just that you keep saying you can get loads of drugs, and so far the only drugs you got is tea, and it just makes me think...
Neil, don't. All right? Just don't. Okay? I haven't scored any gear yet because where am I supposed to get it from? My mate's in Afghanistan. I can't help that. And there's no one here dealing.
What about him?
Shit. Right. Yeah.
You going over then?
Yes. You better come too. You know, it's muscle.
Oh,
Right, cool.
man.
Look hard. This might get tasty.
Don't call it tasty. Don't do that.
Oh, can I have some gum?
I ain't got any, I'm pretending.
All right, mate.
My mate wanted to say something to you.
Yeah?
Sort me out, geezer.
What?
Please sort me out, geezer.
What?
I've got 20 quid.
So what do you want from me?
You know, gear. Sweet Mary Jane. Ganja, man.
Oh, so you want to buy drugs? You came to me. Why?
Well, because we saw you...
Because I'm black. Saw a black guy at a gig, thought, must be a drug dealer.
No, we didn't.
You fucking white boys are all the same. You know, you scratch beneath the surface just a little bit and you're racist. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Racist.
But have you got any drugs?
Yes, I have, but that's not
Damn.
the point. The point is,
Damn.
you assumed I had some just because I'm black.
Could we buy some, please?
Well, why should I deal to you?
Oh, man.
Why should I deal to two little suburban racists who see me as some kind of a stereotype?
Because you've already
I'm at
admitted you
university.
sell
But you're a
drugs.
drug dealer as well, yeah?
Yes,
If they
I
were
do
cops, they
deal,
would
but you
take you
keep
down.
missing the point. Look,
Or informants,
Here's
whatever
30
the hell
quid.
else.
Can we just have some puff?
yes,
You're starting to make a scene.
but only because I'm a dealer, not because I'm black.
Drug dealers do not make
Now,
scenes.
fuck off.
Can you roll it up for us, please?
If ever there was an advertisement for drugs not being cool, Jay was it. My first ever gig was in full swing, and as Simon searched for his date, I was enjoying it, in a way.
Do you like the taste of beer? I don't know if I do, actually.
What the fuck's this?
What? Oh,
I
hi.
didn't realise Pete Doherty was coming along.
Is he?
No, I mean you twat.
Oh, right, because of the hat. No, because you fucked Kate Moss. Obviously, it's the hat. Hi, I'm Will.
Are you the guy who shit himself in the exam?
That's sticking with you.
Now, Tara, don't you think it's just cool here? Great vibe, no need to drink too much or take anything to make it better? Could not get better,
You know,
could
if it
it?
wasn't for the
Jay
drug
sorted it.
situation,
No way.
hanging
Yeah,
around
no
her
bullshit,
would
he's
really
totally
loosen
done it.
Simon
The man even
up.
rolled one up for us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, of course. He's waiting outside.
I don't want to be a killjoy, but I just think you should remember that what you're about to do is illegal.
So's doing bombs in the swimming pool, but I do that because it's fun, yeah? Come on, Simon.
Technically, that's not illegal. I didn't know which was worse, that my friend was
love
about
the
to
way,
do
like, he
drugs just to
idly
impress a
sits there.
girl, or the smug look
His
on
idle
Jay's face.
Movements
Here
are
we go,
just
boys and
hilarious.
girls.
Oh, cool.
Nice. So you actually got it then?
Look, when I say I'm going to deliver, I fucking deliver.
Like a postman with Tourette's?
Right, who's first?
I've never done it before.
Haven't you?
No, go on, Simon, show me how.
Maybe Jay should go first. 'cause
He hasn't done this
sorted it.
before.
Only fair.
Nah, it's cool. Taking a breather. I smoked one the size of a parsnip whilst I was waiting for you latecomers.
Or maybe ladies first, so that is you.
No, I'm nervous. Go on.
Okay, all right. I suppose.
I couldn't really blame Simon. If I thought a fit girl like Tara might get off with me, I'd probably mainline heroin into my eyeball.
Great. Oh, that was really great. Here you
Did
go.
you actually
You
puff
didn't
it?
even inhale. You've
I
got to
said,
take
did
it
you-
right in
did
like
you
a
puff
cigarette.
Oh, yeah. I know. No, sometimes I do it that way because it just gets your cheeks
I was
nice and
getting the
stoned.
taste of the
But
flavor. Yep.
I'll have a go your way.
That's quality weed right there. That was a big ass hit.
That definitely went in that time. Right in the lungs.
I don't believe that.
Oh.
If this was real, he'd have been coughing at least like 30 more
cheeks
seconds.
feeling now. Have they got the munchies?
He'd have been coughing way more.
Can I have a go, please?
All right, sorry.
This is cool. Just us here, smoking a foul doobie.
Oh, yeah. Hanging out by some bins, near a skip, in the cold, doing drugs. Oh, it's very cool. Very cool indeed.
Shut up and smoke.
Yeah, that is good weed. Neil?
No, I'm alright. I've got my sleeping tabs. What about the Ribena and wine? I had that earlier. It all gets mixed up in my tummy anyway, so it should be all right.
What about you just say no? Are you still too scared?
Oh, yes, I'm scared. Scared that you three won't think I'm cool enough to hang out with anymore. Oh, no.
Oh no, fail safe. Shit, we can't miss them.
No way, Jose! Come on then, guys.
Maybe he'll relax a
Are you
bit.
all right, Jose?
I was questioning my beliefs. If winners don't do drugs, how come Simon was off with lovely Tara, whilst I was stuck with two morons, half a lager and a bottle of cough syrup?
Oh, I'm definitely feeling
To be
something
fair,
now.
they took drugs
This is
too,
the
and they're in
way.
the same situation
Might
you're
try and
in.
get
so.
shipment in for Glastonbury.
Yes, I mean, it's the next logical step from buying
Maybe
a small
that-
amount
maybe
for
you
you
could
and a
cross that
friend, dealing to
variable out.
70,000 people in a field.
Alright, keep it down. You never know who's listening.
Who?
Old Bill, Undercover Bacon. These places are usually crawling with filth. I've got to keep on my guard.
I think I'm coming up. How many singers are on stage? It looks like 5.
I don't know, Professor Downer, he'll know.
Just because you've had a puff on your first joint doesn't make you Kurt Cobain.
Look, if you want to be a mummy's boy, that's fine. But stop trying to bring us down, man.
Am I a mummy's boy because I refuse to bow to peer pressure, or am I in fact the opposite?
You're a mummy's boy.
Come on, Bill. Have a puff.
Hey,
Show us
ain't
you're
nothing
not
wrong with
scared.
being his
I
mom's
don't
boy.
actually
That's all I'm
smoke
saying.
because, what's that thing you get when you smoke?
Sex?
No, cancer, Neil.
Fine, eat it then.
I could do, but as I keep explaining, I have no interest, as you say, hi.
I feel brilliant.
Well, from the outside, you seem basically the same, but a bit more boring.
It's all right, Neil. He's
See,
scared.
Neil's the only one
Of course.
enjoying his buzz.
Scared.
Give it here, then.
That's funny. There will be a message at the end of this video
Right,
about
happy now?
you know,
So you can shut up
drugs
and
and
hang out
stuff,
to chase
so
the bloody dragon.
advertisers.
I feel fine. Let's move on.
maybe you're still
not
safe.
all of it. You've eaten all of it. Yes. So in my life, I've had even more drugs than you, and I still think it's pathetic.
I told you to keep that on the down low. He looks federal.
So while I tried to work out what federal meant, Simon was experiencing
I'm
mushing
guessing
for the
grass.
first time,
Did
which
I
is
do
a
that
bit
right?
like being beaten up to music.
Fucking cool! Easy, mate. Oh, bit aggressive but cool.
Simon, you could have marched that crash you!
All right, that's what we do, is it?
God damn.
Are you all right, Tara?
Back at my Mensa meeting, things were starting to happen.
Tuesday then, yeah?
Are you all right, Neil?
Holy hell.
Yeah, thanks. You can have it back Tuesday.
It's that
When it came to
disappointment
killing off
again.
brain cells, Neil had very little room for manoeuvre. Meanwhile, Tara, being
Focus
a
on
combination of
Neil.
stoned and concussed, was working in Simon's favour.
Is your
Focus
nose
on
okay?
Neil.
My nose is okay, but I still feel a bit queasy.
If I see the boat that did it, I'll... You know.
Oh, she doesn't know.
You what?
She doesn't know you did it. She don't know you did it.
Did you say what?
I think I did. Oh, grr.
Close.
Like a tiger.
I'm
Damn.
Tony the Tiger. Grr.
I'm sure pretending to be a big cat or a slow-moving robot wasn't the standard reaction to doing drugs, but I would have taken either of those over what was going on in my head.
Why isn't
Don't
Neil
say
a national treasure at
I'm
this
starting to feel a
point?
bit like I'm in a bubble.
He should be right out there with
This
Carl
is what being
Pilkington.
high is. Do you feel like you're in a thick bubble?
No, it's cool. I feel pretty nice. Like, up, but down, but chilled, but like ready to do it.
Oh God, this isn't good. I feel unusual. Why did you let me eat it? Why? My arms feel odd.
Oh, just shut up, enjoy it.
Jay, I think I'm going wrong. Time is going by really, 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 really slowly. You need to call an ambulance right now because I can't use the phone, my arms don't work, and my hands are sausages.
Fuck off.
Jay, I'm serious. You feel miles away. I think I might be dying. What if I'm a dead person?
See, in America, you don't call an ambulance until your arms are
Can't
falling
call
off
an
or
ambulance
something.
because they'll bring the fucking police and I'll get done for
Ambulance
dealing.
costs too
Well,
much.
it looks like this. If I go to prison, my anal virginity won't last a day.
Probably true.
My hands.
I'm not calling an ambulance. So stop being a baby and just ride it out.
Oh God. Neil. You've got to help me. Everything is going flat, and I think I might be dead. Huh? Help me! I'm getting random arm movements. Sleepy time. So I couldn't rely on Neil, but I knew one thing for sure: I had to stop my fucking arms.
He's gonna slap the hell out of somebody. I know it. I see it coming.
Can I tell you something?
I don't know, can you? You just did, so probably yes.
reggae leather gloves, can I do something?
Depends what it is. Tara, what do you want to do?
Oh, this.
Ooh. Well, that was payback for... Oh, that's desperate. That's a new level of desperate.
I shouldn't have done it.
Right, maybe stick your fingers down your throat, try and get it all up, and then we can go again.
Yeah, think I can make it to the toilet, don't move.
Listen, Simon, this is very important information. Call an ambulance and tell them I'm in a bubble.
That was some
and everything is very
Two Girls,
flat.
One Cup's
I'm a
level
bit busy
of
here, Will. Can you look after yourself?
I can't
cringe.
stop my arms. Look how random my arms are. Help
Sorry
me.
for reminding you about that
I'm in
video.
here, Will. Can you please fuck off?
Didn't make it.
I needed help. Jay was useless, Neil was getting an early night, and Simon was too busy licking vomit off Tara's tonsils.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.
I really needed help. How could I get help?
Don't.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Can somebody call me an ambulance?
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm in trouble. Time is moving really, really slowly, and everything is flat. I need you to call me an ambulance, or failing that, my mummy.
DJ, please play some
I
music.
really want my mummy.
Make it seem like it's the intro of a song.
And I'm not being dramatic, but I think I might be dead. Is that clear? Mummy or ambulance?
I don't remember the details of that night especially well, but I do know that despite their love of violence, the bouncers were surprisingly kind to me. Which could only mean I looked proper mental.
Are you sure it was just cannabis you took?
I ate it. I'm really sorry. Is my mummy coming? Can you make my arms stop?
We'll do our best.
Wagwan. Someone called an ambulance and they're taking him away?
Oh, fucking Jesus, oh no. It wasn't me that sold it right, not me. Oh, shit, the blue lights.
It's an ambulance.
That's what I want you to believe.
It had been a week of firsts. Our first gig, our first drugs, the first time we had to admit Jay had delivered on one of his bullshit claims, Simon's first actual girlfriend, and the first time I spent 2 days in bed, silently crying and trying to make the walls stop moving.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. It's funny, right when YouTube introduces this new system for reviewing your own videos so you can let them know what content is in it so they'll know ahead of time whether or not it should be demonetized or not, which, by the way, I think is a great system. It was something I've actually talked about in the past and said they should have done a long time ago, but right when they introduced that is when I react to this drug-filled, sexually themed, profanity-laden video. So, yeah. Well, joke's on you. This video is probably copyright claimed anyway, so there. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and try to do our quick... I was about to call it an analysis, but it's more like a pick up the pieces, try to figure out what went wrong. like you know how after a emergency happens or something, the police and the authorities get together and try to scoop up all the remains and figure out what happened. That's what this is. So, Simon, why is he so fucking mean to his parents? What's going on there? Like, I get that you're a teenager, and I know teenagers do that type of stuff, but it gets to a certain level when it becomes inexcusable. Like, I cannot tell you the ass whooping I would have gotten had I, like, addressed my parent in that way when I was a teen. Like, there's no way of getting out of that. Like, my pops would have probably just, like, backhanded me right there in the car when they were, when I, like, if I said that stupid shit. Like, it amazes me. Like I said, if he continues to hang out with that girl, it's likely to get him like closer to Carly if that's what he wants, but it's still kind of messed up because you're using the girl when it's obvious she isn't in on it. So you're being a little bit dishonest to her. She hasn't used drugs. You just started using drugs yourself now. It's weed. Let's be real. But the thing is, are you smoking weed just for the sake of smoking weed, or are you doing it just to get into drugs? Because if you're doing it just to get into drugs, it could be a gateway that leads to other shit. Now, if you're just doing it to get high, then and smoke weed, knowing like, okay, I want to smoke some weed, that's cool. Well, I can't say that's cool because this is an advertiser-friendly video. So, always be careful with drugs. Always make sure that you are talking to the proper authorities when it comes to drugs and stuff like that. But yeah. Now, with that being said, here's the Devon DaVinci opinion on it. I've already told you guys that I don't really smoke or anything like that. I don't smoke cigarettes or cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke none of that stuff. I don't drink. I don't do any type of alcohol, really. And there's a reason for that. Not because I'm trying to be some type of saint or something like that. That's not the case. The reason why I don't smoke or anything like that is because that is just another expense on your budget. Like, now you have a weed budget that you have to focus on. And when you, like, you can say people like stuff like this don't get you addicted at all. I say anything that gives you or that stimulates your dopamine or endorphins or whatever else, whatever stimulates those things can be addicting. That's what I believe. So you smoking weed all the time, it gets to the point where you're going to want weed. Now, it's not going to get to the point where like you have withdrawals and shit like that, but it's going to become a normal part of your life. And thus a normal part of your weekly budget. That's something that I'm not about to get into. If I don't have that expense now, I'm not going to add onto it later. So whatever. I think that with a lot of different types of drugs, what people need is people need to be open and honest about it. Honestly, like, the reason why drugs can be so bad is because everything about it is swept under the rug, and they're given these like really bad descriptions of what they are and what they can do to you and this, that, and the other, when the truth of the matter is that's not really the case, or at least it can be when it's abused. But because they put all these stigmas and things on it that aren't true, or the surface level aren't true, people go, oh, well, you were lying about this, so why should I listen to you about any of it? And that's where the problem starts. If people were open and honest about exactly what weed is and what weed does, not only would it convince people whether or not they want to take it or not, but the people that do want to take it, it'll let them know, like, well, I was about to say boundaries. Yeah, well, I guess boundaries. There are some people that smoke way too much damn weed. But, it opens up boundaries. I was about to say other drugs as well. Because, there was a period in time when just about all these damn drugs were legalized. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people had normal lives. There was a time when royalty used to walk around with damn containers with cocaine that they would snort and just continue their damn day. But the bottom line is, be responsible. Be responsible. I want to try to give you a message, because at the same time, I want to say, like, a lot of stuff that you hear on the news about certain drugs are bullcrap. And I think that if people were more, like if they took more of a hands-on approach to teaching people how it works, the actual costs and responsibilities of specific drugs and things like that, I think that it would be a lot more healthy for the community. Instead of just going up, it's bad. Don't touch it. Don't ever touch it. It'll make your penis fall off, and it turns the freaking frogs gay and all the others. Like, just just be responsible with it, and talk to people on a realistic level so that they can trust you and will take what you have to say into consideration and know, okay, I'm talking to this person. I know they're not going to steer me wrong. Let me hear them out. I mean, that goes with anything though. Also, that goes with sex. That goes with what other things that are like vices that people can get trapped in. I already said alcohol. Like, there's a lot of things that as a teenager, your parents will tell you just flat out don't do it because of insert horrible consequence here, only to find out that consequence it doesn't exist or it's wrong. So you do it because now you're being rebellious, and then you end up getting caught up in some type of situation where now you have problems that you didn't know about, that you would have known about if the person who was telling you, well, had they actually done it before and knew the consequences, they could tell you the realistic consequences of what could happen. So bottom line is, be honest, always be open about that type of stuff, and never try to pretend like all the world's problems fall on this one particular thing. I'm not necessarily a fan of weed myself, but I am by all means not calling for the ban of anything like that, because I don't believe that weed is a harmful drug or anything. At least no more harmful than the stuff that's already legalized. I mean, with everything, if you do too much of it, it can be extremely harmful. And I don't think that anybody is really... First of all, I don't even know if they actually found that boundary for weed yet. Like somebody that smoked too much weed to the point where it has murdered them. The worst weed tends to do is, if you smoke a lot, you're more susceptible to buying bad weed or some synthetic weed or something that could then cause some actual issues. But I'm not an expert on it, so you have to talk to somebody that actually like does more of it. But I do know that you should talk to those people first and try to get try to get different opinions about it. Don't just go to the person that is going to tell you all the bad stuff. Go to all different sources and then come to your own conclusion. Certain drugs just don't fuck with them. Ones that have withdrawals and things like that, don't even mess with them, because you don't want to try to play with that slippery slope. But I know that I've probably lost every single advertiser that is going to, go through this video. And I can respect it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that you should sponsor this video if you if you were debating about it. Like, it's up to you if you want to do it or not. I'm probably not the most advertiser friendly person when it comes to my opinion. Even at the end of this video, I'm sure you've seen how torn I was between, okay, do I say something that is going to be encouraged on YouTube, or do I give my actual opinion? Like, I was really going back and forth with it. And I'm just here to try to give you guys the truth. The truth of the matter is, you're never going to find the 100% truth through one perspective. Go and research. Go and talk to multiple different people and try to come up with your own conclusion. I'll take that back. Talk to multiple people from different areas. Don't talk to a bunch of people that all go to the same church and the church has a weekly event where they talk about getting weed out of school or something like don't do that. Talk to different people from different backgrounds and people that have actually used the drug and people that have studied the drug and people that have get different perspectives from people and then come to your own conclusion. But yeah, it's tough, especially when you're talking about drugs. But whatever. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I didn't really talk about the other guys because there wasn't really too much to talk about. Jay was kind of bullshitting his way throughout the entire episode again, but he didn't really lose too much. Will, damn Will, damn Will, like you gotta loosen up some. Oh man, that ending was gold. And Simon, pick your standards up, man. A little bit too desperate. At least wait for the girl to brush her teeth before you start slobbing face with her after she just vomited on your damn shoes. But then again, that was payback for what you did to homegirl's little brother. So there you go. I'm gonna give you the deuces. I look forward to seeing you guys in a future video. And until then, deuces. Sorry, advertisers.